Focus on the Family, which came maybe in the early, I want to say 91, 92, they became maybe the most widely known kind of public face of that movement. And, again, as someone that was growing up trying to kind of figure out who they are, they were responsible for, I hate to say it, but probably a kind of messaging that was very, very damaging to a lot of people here in the state. And my dad, who, as I told you, grew up here, was a history teacher, would often remind me in the decades to follow that that's not what Colorado Springs was. Yes, Colorado Springs has been more conservative. Yes, there's a military history here, but he made the point that it was much more libertarian and a kind of live, let live. And that all changed in the late 80s and early 90s, because those groups weren't just about espousing a particular brand of Christianity. There's some religious organizations like, for instance, Jehovah's Witnesses. I happen to know a lot about Jehovah's Witnesses because I made a documentary about them. It's called Knocking. They're an organization that have a lot of similar beliefs to evangelicals, Mormons, others, but they are very explicit that they're not going to kind of run behind your back and change the Constitution or sort of legislate their beliefs in a way that is going to exclude you. They believe in America that there's, you can be a Jehovah's Witness, but there's also room on the block for a lot of other faiths.
Right.
That's not quite the view of James Dobson.